Hey y'all, this video is for women who work in male-dominated industries, and I am about to go over number 3 in the 5 best practices of successful women. So the third thing that we're covering today is successful women negotiate. So in the negotiations, I'm just going to give you a high level of the elements that successful women pay attention to when they negotiate. The first thing is they start off knowing their position, knowing their value, and the value they add to whatever the circumstances are, okay? So whether it's negotiating a business deal or a salary or something personal, they know their position and they know the value they bring to the overall circumstances. The second thing is they go in with their options. So in technical negotiation lingo, this is called a BATNA, and it is the best alternative to the negotiated agreement. That's what BATNA stands for. Successful women really understand all of their options, and they never go in putting all of their eggs into one basket. Just think about it. When you only have one option, your hands are tied. But even if you go in with just one more option, it increases your chances of looking at the picture from a long-term view versus short-term close-up, all stakes on one thing. The next thing is they look for areas of potential agreement. So I'm going to drop in one more technical negotiation term. That's it for today. ZOPA. So ZOPA is ZOPA. It stands for the zone of potential agreement. So they look for areas where they agree with the other party, and this is what some people consider a win-win platform, where you're looking for areas where both you and the other party agree, even if you don't agree on all of the items. So the next point is successful women prepare for the tough points of the conversation. Not every negotiation flows smoothly, and so it's often that those pain points, the areas that most people want to cringe and run away from and not discuss at all, successful women really prepare for those areas. They know all of the facts, and so with that, having as much information as possible, they're prepared to make the best informed decision. Now the next thing, with the preparation, they don't make any assumptions. And so that is key to going in with eyes wide open, ears wide open, being open-minded, and getting the facts by asking open-ended questions. Again, closed-ended questions can sometimes be leading questions, which can be based on assumptions. And then they learn how to wait. Now this is important. The waiting game. The pauses. That's where most people get anxious. Successful women know that they have to employ a level of patience in their negotiations, because if they're too anxious, they could show you their hand, they could give the other party leverage. So they wait the appropriate amount of time. They don't try to rush anything, and they don't force other people to rush either. So lastly, successful women are not afraid to walk away. If they're not getting the best deal, if it's not a win-win for both parties, especially for themselves, they will walk away from that deal. Again, that goes back to having alternatives and knowing all of the options as well as the value they bring to the situation. So my name is Jacqueline Twilley. This video again is for women who work in male-dominated industries. It's part 3 of the 5-part series, the 5 best practices of successful women. So follow the hashtag or tag a woman you know so that they can catch the other videos in this series. All right, y'all, keep emulating excellence and eliminating excuses.